Well, another day in paradise. I think I'm going to start building my transmission tunnel this morning. So I think that's going to be the goal. I'm going to start on that. Honestly, I haven't done anything since the past few days since I've last worked on this. And most of you guys are probably still sleeping and whatnot, and rightfully so. It's still dark. It's, I think about what, 7 o'clock? Yep. Almost 7 o'clock in the morning. So, well, most normal people are sleeping. Figure I might as well come work on this thing. I've been thinking about it for a few hours now, so I figure, why not get out and get a chance to work on it while nobody bothers me for a little bit. So, yeah. So I think I'm going to set this up. I'll start cleaning some of the crap out of here and start making a transmission tunnel, or grab some cardboard. Just basic regular old cardboard. Finished up cutting up my wood for my stairs for the house. So yeah, clean this up for a little bit and then get to work. I should be back in bed. Oh well, last day of holidays. Back to work tomorrow. Fantasy's over. Okay, I was just kind of cleaning up the shop for a few minutes, but then I realized I had a couple of these boxes from Home Depot or Rona or wherever, and they kind of had a nice little bend. So this is kind of all going to work, so I kind of just mocked it up and cut it out there a little bit. We'll see if I can set this tripod up. It's pretty hard to do with just one hand and showing you guys. But anyway, the angles kind of look like they're going to work. I'm going to start trimming this up a little bit better and just tape it down, and then I'm going to try to do the same side here and then take it off and start bending it. But it's going to be kind of on a little bit of an angle. It's not going to be round. I will make a round one for the tranny tunnel there, or for the bell housing, but... And then the gentleman before me, he had this little guy he made up. So it went to here, but I'm going to see, maybe I might be able to use it up to here. You can see my hand there. Aha. So yeah, I think this is going to work. I just got to figure a way to set up the tripod here. And yeah, I'll show you guys. But I think for right now, I'm going to spend some time, cut this guy up a little bit better, and tape it up. And I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. And then hopefully we'll have something, and then just make something there. Yeah. Believe it or not, maybe the pedal. We'll see. If not, I got to order like a spoon type pedal. Maybe we ran on Kevin's truck, but anyway, I'm going to start bending up some cardboard. I was actually pretty happy I had this. I was going to throw it out, but when in Rome. All right. I like that, like that, and that's not much of an angle, but it looks kind of proper. That's going to give me plenty of clearance for the transmission. And I think I'm going to make this so it's removable. I can't remember what those little things are, but you call those with the little weld and screw bung things or whatever. I think that's what I'm going to get. I might even go to Princess Auto today because I don't think I have enough steel for all this. We'll see, but yeah, I think I'm going to get that tool maybe today. Don't know what it's called. I'll have to ask Boog or Derek. They'll know. All right. Like I said, I haven't figured out this yet. I might make some pie cuts and kind of taper it in, and maybe I might make a new piece altogether and tighten it in and get rid of that guy altogether. Who knows yet? But we'll first build this part here and shape it up. Yeah, actually pretty happy with that. That's going to be all right. Like I said, maybe I will taper that in a little bit. Excellent. All right. That. So yeah. That, like that. I'll put a piece in there. Get that guy. And they're also going to want kind of the same angles on both sides, so tape that down. I said, I don't know how well this is all going to work. It's going to probably get a little bit of modifications. Yeah, I'm not going to be doing it that way. I'm going to show you the back. Let's see here. That. Transmission. But I think I will, I'm going to have this all welded together when I start making this piece. But yeah, I think I'm going to have this all bolted in. That way it's easy, removable. If you have to pull an engine and tranny or something, it'll be just that much easier. Alrighty. And we like that. I want to make sure I have plenty of breathing room for everything, so nothing's going to hit, rub, bang. Yeah, I guess that'll be alright for now. It seems like a lot of... We don't need that much space there. Have some sort of room for somebody in the passenger seat. Ugly looking, but I'm thinking I don't know yet. I still might pop it off there. We'll see. See what maybe transplanting steel here. See if I can get around this car. Falling guy. Alright, this does look a lot more pleasing. But yeah, I think I'm actually gonna maybe separate the two pieces. And I'm gonna start bending it. And I'll start with this side. Since I was a little more impressed the way it all kind of turned out first, so I think that's what I'll do. Transplant it to steel, and yeah, see what we got. Hoping I got enough steel at least for the big side right now. If not, then I'll go around and grab a sheet of steel. I should have done this yesterday. Oh well, back in a minute. Okay, so this piece is going to be a little short, but I think I can make it work. It wouldn't be enough to do both pieces, but after I kind of looked over and I spied my little eye. Right there. And I think that's going to work just perfect for the other side. So yeah, I think this will work. I don't have to go to the city. You never know, I still might have to, but I'm thinking I've got enough to go to make this little tranny tunnel. And I've got a sheet of steel over there behind my garbage bag. So I think we're saved. Thank goodness. I really didn't feel like going. Although I could have went for a big gulp instead of just drinking Pepsi. And it's still dark. How depressing. It's like 8 o'clock and still dark. Ugh. Nobody's up. Freaking cold. Have to plug in the trucks. I guess probably can't even pick that up. Might not even put this in the video. But anyway, back to work. I'm just happy we don't gotta go to the city right now. There's a win. Probably the only idiot outside working right now anyway. Okay, so I'm going to transplant this, and then I'll dig with that sheet of steel. Oh, exciting. Crash. crash. Huh. Yeah, I wonder whose piece of steel that was. I think it might have been Derek. Oh well. She's mine now. Score. Perfect. Save these guys for later. All right. Perfect. Cut up for the shifter later on. Okay. I think I found my perfect straight edge. Crash! Bang! Where did you go? Why not? All right, here we go. That'll work just fine. Okay, I think we get set up here in a minute, then we'll try to, I'll show you gonna be my ghetto brake here, since it won't fit in my little Princess Auto one. Okay, don't laugh, don't criticize, but this is the way I'm gonna bend it. All I did was clamp it to the frame there, and my 1.5 by 1.5 or 2-inch stock or whatever is gonna act as my backing, and I'm gonna use a mallet, and I'm gonna start bending it to the shape or the angle I want. So we'll see how well this is going to work. Let's see if I can set this guy up. Pepsi. Might be all right. Remember, I didn't want a true 45 or anything like that, so that might be all right. Might be all right. Way more. Since we got it here, we'll see if maybe we can just actually really impressed with how that worked, so that's going to work. Now I got to take this guy and roll it this way, so I got to make marks on, do it the opposite side. Yeah, actually not bad. This part here, it's got the loop. I'll take that out for the shifter. Oh, frick, that was a workout by doing it by yourself. Woo. All right, let's see what we got here. Model A floorboards serve as a purpose as holding my door open. Okay, so I'm gonna cut this guy out next, and maybe for shits and giggles I might bend this up a little bit more, but we'll see. I'll first cut this guy out, and like I said, I haven't decided what I'm going to do here because this is going to be out to lunch for height. So like I said, I might cut it somewhere roughly in here or whatever, and then my next piece will just taper down, so I might be able to maybe reuse part of that guy. It'd be kind of nice to have a little part of that still left in it, since the gentleman took the time to make that guy. Alrighty. Yeah, I'm not... I think maybe if I bend this down a little bit, this will be brought in, because I don't need that much room. We'll see. But yeah, I think at first I'll cut that tranny for the shifter there, and the tunnel there. And then, yeah, maybe I just might reshape a little bit of this and see what we got going on here. Moving forward, hopefully. Remember guys, safety first. Well, somewhat. As I trip over a cord. Hey, wait a minute. Ah! There we go. Still thinking here I might bend this a little bit more. Not happy with my angle yet, but we're getting there. Alright, that's actually taking shape not bad. Not too shabby so far. I think I'm going to have to put in some screws, I guess, to hold it. But yeah, kind of goes like that, kind of like this. So yeah, I'm not sure if the camera can pick it up because I've only got 2 arms, but yeah, actually not too bad. So I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to make the other side, and then I'm going to have to make a filler piece, weld it all in, grind it smooth. Not bad. And I said I think I'm going to have it so it's going to be removable. And also too, before you guys say anything, yeah, I know I left a little bit of extra room because I'm going to make supports after the transmission tunnel's done. I will make supports for underneath. I'll just make it to fit the contour of it to hold it, so that way there is structure. I know I should have probably made the bands first and whatnot, but we'll do it this way, and then like I said, I'll make the supports underneath, pull the engine tranny back out, and not a problem. Oop, starting to get a little light out. I think it's almost time for a Pepsi break. So yeah, I'll do that, then I'll grab this sheet and I'll start transplanting it to the other one, and then I'll make a centerpiece, and I'll just kind of tack weld that all together. Ooh, a couple more hours, almost time for breakfast. Bacon and eggs. Woohoo! Right. Okay, so I got my ghetto template here, kind of marked it on here. I'm going to go all the way here and cut that out, but I'm going to use this part for to flip over to the other side, so I'm probably going to need maybe about right here, but I'm just going to cut extra. That way then I can form it and might actually maybe look like something. Might be a little bit less welding too, that's what I'm thinking. Don't laugh. That's why I made it extra long for this piece, but yeah, don't laugh. Or, hey, just saying, 10,000 subscribers, you can have this signed. Kidding. Anyway, yeah, I guess I'll start cutting this guy out, and then I'm going to do the same thing. Well, I got to cut that ugliness off there, but yeah, then I'll make my ghetto little break again for this side. That won't be bad, but then this side, and then that way I'll all tie in a little nicer. I'm thinking anyway, at least in my mind anyway. It should work. Alrighty, I'll set this up and start cutting it. Okay, it's half-ass set up. Just doing the same procedure. Hopefully I'm bending it right. And don't laugh. I know a lot of you guys have probably done this the exact same way. Ghetto breaking. Making do with what I got. Hopefully I clamp. Fine bend right there. And then this guy's gonna get flipped over that way and cut off the excess. Yeah. Yeah. Alrighty. Turning boxes into reality here, folks. Okay, I'm gonna set this up. Maybe I'm gonna go stop for breakfast. Kind of hungry now, so yeah, I think maybe I'll stop that, go for a quick bite, and then come back and start bending this guy. Hopefully you can see me. Alright, breakfast time. The sun's out. Oh yeah. It's amazing how dirty that screen got. I think we painted 4 cars in here, 3 or 4 cars in here. That poor screen. Anyway, breakfast time. Getting a little closer. Test it and see what that, how much we're gonna get closer. I know I gotta trim it down a bunch more, but at least it's getting in the ballpark. Finally dug out this little guy. Sure doesn't cut as nice as Derek's. Oh, his will just cut through like anything. Well, also we're dealing with pretty thick steel here, but okay, I'll go test this bad mamma jamma and see what we got. Let's see. I'm gonna try to do all this with one hand. Now, of course, I went on to the back side. Alrighty. So, I'm going to set this up and then I'll show you what I kind of got going. And I'm going to make my second marks. Like I said, it's pretty hard to do both one hand here. Unless I set up the tripod right here. I think that's what I'll do. Oh yeah. Okay. We used a flywheel to hold this guy, kind of position where we gotta go, like in that. Now I just gotta figure out where to cut this guy. So, it's actually starting to turn not too bad. And I'll make a piece right here. Might even have enough sheet metal for that guy. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna have to make a little. It's going to take a few steps because I want to get it kind of right, and then I know this angle underneath this one's kind of crooked, so we'll get this guy close and then we'll mark it and then go back and forth. Yeah, I'm not too bad. This can come out, I can kick this out a little bit, but it's going to be a bit of bending and monkeying around. And it's kind of taper off here. I think here I'm going to make some pie cuts and kind of bring this in a little closer and a little lower. Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. Okay, so I laid in a few little tacks just to hold it in. Everything's coming out pretty good. I'm not sure if I should make this piece first or this part here. What I'm going to end up doing, what I was just thinking, is taking this, bending it in, then probably do it the same thing and then cut it off here, and then I'll make a piece to tie that into the back of the floor pans. But I got good clearance for everything else. There's going to be enough room for to make braces to hold this all in. And like I said, it is going to be so you can unbolt it. I'm just trying to think if I should make this piece here first, or should I tackle this guy a little bit and make this kind of work. I think I'm going to tackle this guy and kind of bend that in and shape it a little bit. Really wish that I had enough steel, because now I'm going to have to make a little piece to fill in here, and I'll weld it all in and blend it in, but you'll never notice, but it's just more work. But so I think what I'm going to do here is probably bend this guy down. Well, I'm going to make a little better line and actually some proper measurements, but I'll do that. And then, yeah, actually I'll probably end up cutting it somewhere like right here, because that's where that piece is. So and I'll make another piece there. Or like I said, who knows, maybe I can use some of that stuff to tie it in. A little part left over from the Henry J guy. Can't remember his name, but anyway, coming together. Really wish I had a little bit more steel, but oh well. I have a feeling later on I might take a break and go to the city and grab some. Those other guys are getting suckered into doing, I think, an inner tie rod on Derek Santa Fe, so I don't feel like being a part of that today, or I don't think it takes 4 of us to do it, so I'd rather do this. So I will let them know. Anyway, it's coming together. Not bad for a couple hours worth of work so far. Alrighty, I'll go do some proper measurements on there and see what. See if I can wreck it. Even though I was even thinking too what I can put here. I don't know, I can put some gauges or cup holders, or see if anybody actually knew us, they would get that these are cup holders. Chris gets these gaff tapes and we put our big gulps in them, but I don't think this is the car for that. So I might just put my tack there or gauges there or something, who knows. But anyway, I guess get back to work. Enough rambling and get this going. Yeah, exciting times. Also, I realized too that I'm gonna have to make more supports underneath the floors here. That's not a big deal. Just use 1x1 steel. That's when the motor and trannies out and everything else, and this is kind of bolted in, so I can start making a little stronger. So you don't. It's not too bad, but when I get it all welded in, I guess it'll be stronger. But we'll make her good, gooder. Forgot to record me making part of this piece, so that's okay. I think you guys will get the gist of that. Okay, so that'll work there. That'll form there. I'm going to zig that together. That's just a holder. Okay. Perfect. This will get welded there. That's going to get bolted. This will all get bolted. Okay, now I'm going to start making this piece. Well, I think this is where I'm going to leave the video. I finished off my transmission tunnel. It's going to be a lot of welding and a little bit more trimming, but it's almost 9 o'clock at night. Just finished supper and all that stuff, and I'm going to call it a night and call it a video. Pretty happy the way this all turned out. Like I said, it's got a long way to go, but the next day or two I'll get back at it in the evenings. But yeah, so much for holidays. They're over. Real life begins tomorrow. Back to work. Blah. Anyway, hope you like this little video on the Henry J. Slowly coming together. I'm going to have a lot of welding to do. And I might be rethinking that. I might just weld the floors in. We'll see. I'm going to ponder on that over tonight and tomorrow. But anyway, hope you like this little video. Remember, like, share, subscribe. We'll catch you on the next one, guys. Have a good evening. Live long and prosper. Man, it actually turned out not too bad. Peace. Oh, man, a lot of garbage. Anyway, enough rambling. We'll see you guys later. Have a good evening.